welcome back to An Uncharted Life with Tara. Now, I am in a very different location than usual. I am in Sitka, Alaska, as you can see from the beautiful background behind me. And it's quite funny. I have done 2 Alaska seasons, this will be my 3rd. And for the 2 Alaska seasons I did, Sitka was always on my itinerary. For this one, I'm actually only doing Sitka once, and I figured it's time that I kind of showed you around the beautiful Sitka area, all the things I like to do, all the things you can do, some extra bits and pieces that you would definitely need to put on your bucket list. If you're definitely coming back here multiple times, I would recommend pacing yourself. But if you've got a one-time shot at seeing Sitka, I'm going to pretty much tell you everything that you kind of need to do, or at least need to try and see, because it is absolutely beautiful. So let's go and take a look at all the good stuff. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna head to Lincoln Street, which is literally not even a 2-minute walk. So let's go. Okay folks, so we officially are on Lincoln Street. Now, you go left on Lincoln Street, you'll hit the town. Go right on Lincoln Street, you'll hit the nature. That's where we're gonna head first, because I'm for the nature side of Sitka than the city side. City side we'll get to later. But right now, let's head over to the nature. Something that I do also like about Sitka, Alaska, is that they are continuously upgrading like the paths to some of the most amazing areas that you can see. Just down this path is actually the Sitka National Park, and you get an even better view because who doesn't want to look at this? Alrighty folks, so we are currently in the national park and we are walking to the Raptor Center. Now, there are multiple trails that you can take to get there. I'm currently taking the beach trail because that's my favorite trail, but there's multiple ways to get here, so let's keep going. Now, the reason I like taking the beach trail is purely because the amount of totem poles you can see while walking through. It's a slightly longer route, but it is so worth it. Now, one thing I do want to say about Sitka, Alaska is that this is not a place to go if you're not going to appreciate the pure beauty of like everything around you. I have been lucky enough to do Sitka for almost 2 seasons straight, and the amount of times I've seen birds squirrels, chipmunks. Almost had a bear encounter in this forest. Is amazing. So if you're gonna come to Sitka, you have to come to the national park. Okay, so this is the bridge that will take us straight to the Raptor Center. Now, under normal circumstances, this water here is flooded, absolutely flooded with salmon. Obviously, it's May and salmon season hasn't started yet, so if you're gonna come in May, you're gonna miss the salmon rush and everything like that, which is why the hatchery also isn't open by the Science Center. But usually if you come like June, July, especially in August, this whole area is filled with salmon, and it is awesome and fantastic to see. Like, they start fighting with each other. It's great. So yeah, really something I would recommend seeing, but then you gotta come like July, August to be safe. So something I absolutely love about the Raptor Center in Sitka, Alaska, is that all the animals that you've now seen, all of those guys can't actually go back into nature because they were either hurt or, you know, something bad like that happened to them, and they were brought here and now they're actually used for research purposes, where they've actually got a massive area inside that is built to rehabilitate other eagles and other birds to make sure that they can go back to nature, which is why I always love supporting them and definitely going to the gift shop. It is super cute. They've got gifts for almost any age, and I got a gift for one of my uncles, so he probably won't like me for it, but I don't care. But yeah, it is amazing and wonderful, and 10 out of 10 would recommend if you ever come to Sitka. So a reason I would recommend walking some of these natural paths that they have built in the areas is because you never know what you're going to see. love the Sheldon Jackson Museum for one reason and one reason only. It is literally a time capsule of the heritage of the Native Americans. There is so much that they have there that you probably wouldn't see in normal museums and everything like that, but also something that is just amazing and beautiful about it is that they have drawers and drawers and drawers of knowledge all just stashed away, hidden here in Sitka. And I would 110% say go see it, because it will not disappoint you. I mean, you can spend hours in there, and it's not a big room. It's actually a really small area where you can spend hours getting lost in the history and the culture and just learning so much about Native Americans and how life used to be. So I would definitely recommend it. Also, if you are going to go there, there is a quaint little town setup area here that is just amazing. So it's literally, the Jackson Sheldon Museum is right there. You've got this beautiful quaint little setup with a theatre right here, I might add, which is like the key to my heart. And then in the background there's the water, and all we've got to do is walk straight back down that way and we're heading back to Sitka, folks. Let's go. Just something small and tiny that I love about Sitka: you can't get lost. They have information boards almost everywhere, so you really can't get lost in this town at all. It's great. Alrighty folks, so we're heading back now to the downtown area. Now I will be quite honest, I don't really go to the downtown area that much. One, I love the nature in Sitka way too much to be bothered with buildings and everything like that, but there is a lot of beautiful history in Sitka. And two, as a crew member, there's not really much you can buy, but let's go on an adventure and let's go see downtown, because it is still a stunning area. And you can hear by the traffic that we're definitely getting to the downtown area now. I hope you could hear me. Alrighty, so I just got a little snack from Misfits Cafe in Sitka. That was not there before, so I was very curious to go take a look. And it is so nice and so sweet. Definitely recommend it. Go to the Misfits. They're literally just past the church. You come on down Lincoln Street towards the church and you'll see them in the corner there. that is our day in Sitka. Hope you had a wonderful time being dragged around by me. I'm probably going to give you some extra information, all that a little later on. But anyway, yeah, hope you had a good time. This is Tara from Uncharted Life. If you've got any questions about Sitka, probably drop it in the comments below. I might be able to help you. If not, I'm sure I'll be able to find an Alaskan expert on board that can actually answer your question, because we're heading to Alaska now. So once again, like, subscribe, because why not? And see you for all the highs, all the lows, and everything between. This is an Uncharted Life with Tara. Bye!